Hi, welcome to Take a Break, Take a Breath for Friday, June 5th. I'm Rick Boyer, the pastor of Prospect Presbyterian Church, and Take a Break, Take a Breath is my invitation to you to pause in the day with all the pressures that are on us, to stop for just a moment, to take a break and to breathe and to center ourselves in God who made us and loves us and calls us by name. Each day for a while now, I've been suggesting to you, or each time I do one of these videos, I've been suggesting to you that we look at a different psalm. And I've been doing these now this week on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I think I'll do that for a little while longer. The psalm that we are on today is Psalm 39, and the particular verse is the most traditional of the verses in all of this psalm. Hear my prayer, O Lord, and give ear to my cry. Do not hold your peace at my tears. For I am your passing guest, an alien, like all my forebears. Do not hold your peace at my tears. Psalm 39 is described by one commentator as an enigma, a psalm that they're just not sure what to do with. It doesn't fit any of the categories, and it doesn't seem to move in any particular way. It's somewhat like Psalm 38, the one before it, a psalm of penance from someone who is very sick, but it has more to it than that. In the end, the commentator that I was reading today suggested that Psalm 39 is a psalm that seeks hope in a hopeless world, that tries to move from despair to hope, that tries to move from silence which doesn't work out to speaking out. And that this psalm has a lot to offer us, in these days as we consider the frustrations that we have and wonder, is God with us or not? How is the world unfolding, and where is our hope? And so the psalmist gives voice to that and reminds us that God is a partner with us. God is not going to come and just fix it all, but God is a partner walking with us through all that is unfolding. So I invite you to go to that place in your house that is quiet, and to close the door and to settle into a nice chair and feel the support of that chair on your back and the back of your legs and on your arms. If it's soft, just kind of let yourself melt into that chair and close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. And as you do, breathe in the breath of God, the breath of life. And as you breathe out all that would separate you from God, all the impurities that keep life from being all that it could be. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. With each breath, let yourself be aware of God's peace and presence and love. With each breath, experience how much God knows you and loves you. And allow yourself to relax in God's presence. Imagine that the peace and love and presence of God comes to you like water running down over your head. And as it runs down over your forehead and your face, it brings relaxation. and all the tensions melt away. And as it runs down over your neck, the tensions melt away. Experience and feel the love and peace of God. Let the water run down over your shoulders and down your arms, into your hands. Open your hands up, and maybe turn them palms up to receive God's presence and peace. And then let that water run down your back. Feel it. Feel it on the front of your body. And as it does so, the tension in those muscles fades away and melts away. And you know the peace of God. Feel the water as it runs down over your thighs and your calves and your ankles and your feet and all the way to your toes. Feel the tensions in those muscles go away. You're at peace in the presence of God. In your mind's eye, go to a place where you can meet God. It might be a church. It might be a garden. It might be along a beach. It might be a path in the woods. As you're sitting in that space, you're pondering all that is happening in our world, the hopelessness that seems to be there in some ways, and wondering about God and God's presence in this world, wondering how much to say to God. And then you see someone coming toward you, and you know that it is God, perhaps in Christ, or God is an angel or messenger of God. That one sits down beside you. And looks you in the eye and says, "You've been quiet long enough. It's time for us to talk about all that has been churning inside of you. So I'll be quiet while the two of you talk." And then the time comes for the two of you to say goodbye, If it's not long enough, hit pause. And you say goodbye in whatever way is appropriate. And after you say goodbye, let that image fade away. And imagine the room where you are. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Well, that's Take a Break, Take a Breath for Friday, June 5th. If you have feedback or suggestions for me, I invite you to send them to rick@prospectchurch.org.